you seen out of the running backs in terms of carry-wise? You're kind of looking at Levon and Dwayne having the first set, and then Deontay and Jesse getting the second set. Is that kind of your assessment so far, or?
You know, it's kind of been a mixed bag, I would think. You know, you go back and you get back and watch the film, and the reps haven't been that far apart. I mean, we're probably varying between probably 6 to 7 reps between each of the guys. I think at this point, Levon and Dwayne have had a bulk of the reps. I think Jesse's catching up because he's doing a good job. You know, Cooper's had some good reps in there too. You know, as always, this thing is a long season, and really just working on keeping these guys improving as we go through week to week.
How much of that, like you said, improving week to week and kind of keeping them maintained, is it sort of a plan to kind of, you know, steady the carries for each of the guys, maybe focus on Jesse towards the middle part and end of the season, or is it just kind of week to week and how they perform?
At this point, it's kind of been week to week. I've really been, you know, just happy with how all four of those guys are working. You know, to say we're narrowing it down to a focus on one guy, not at this point. I think, you know, we've had some guys that have had some good games, including Dwayne, including Levon. I think, you know, Jesse has been very productive as well. Coop was able to do some things last week. You know, if we keep, you know, maintaining that as a group this way, I'm going to be excited at the end of the season. I think one of the things you always got to think about is, you know, keeping guys healthy throughout the season, and the way you do that is having some low mileage backs. I think these guys are excited, they're having fun, and we're just doing our best to keep it that way.
You talk about Shaq, you know, he's kind of get the one series per game, but how much in terms of versatility and just his ability to carry the ball, even though he's a linebacker, can you just talk about him and what he brings to the running back position?
Well, I would say what Shaq brings to the team overall is he's a heck of an athlete, and he's one of those guys, if you can get him on the field and find a way to keep him on the field, you want to do that. For us in our room, you know, he's definitely a great addition, big physical guy, great agility with some speed. Definitely is a guy who can be productive with the ball in his hands, and as you can see, he does that with the ball in his hands on defense and on the offensive side of the ball. You know, we enjoy having him. We enjoy having him in the game, especially on offense, and I think he fits in well with the group as far as his personality and things like that. And you know, if he, you know, stays productive on defense and we're able to, you know, swing him in there on offense, we'll keep doing that.
Is there a temptation to get him more carries? Is that?
I wouldn't say necessarily a temptation to get him more carries. I think when he's in, you want to take advantage of those opportunities to have him on the offensive side of the ball and getting him the ball. And so far, for the most part, he's taking advantage of that. So we just want to keep it there.
How close was he to breaking that one the other day?
Very close. It's what I put on. I think I put on his on a little grade sheet, shoelace tackle. Okay, you get tackled by the shoelace, man. You owe something to the Piper because you definitely left some money on the field.